African leaders convene in Beijing for the 2018 summit of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation. And Ghana signs accord with China ahead of summit in Beijing, considers a $50 billion century bond to finance infrastructure development. Plus, Kenya announces 16% VAT increase on fuel consumption. Thank you for joining us on Business Incorporated. I'm Chimizi Obi Iwago. Let's get the show started now with the markets. And heavy profit taking was seen in the Nigerian market at intraday as the all-share index plummeted to 33,000 mark, down by 2.63%. South African JSE index was up 0.15%. Egypt came down 0.45%, while Kenya dropped 2.73% on Friday. And in the Middle East, only Saudi Arabia was up by 0.30% at intraday. Others, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Qatar, were all in the red. We move now to Europe, where stocks were mixed in early trade amid heightened concerns of an escalating trade war between the world's two largest economies. Well, let's get details from my colleague in Frankfurt, Ulrich Bartz. Hello, Ulrich. Good afternoon. A beautiful week to you.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Right. Now, the month of September is known on record as among the worst for stock performance. What's your take on this? Do you think the bull run is due for a major correction?
Well, I'm reading in a Reuters poll that a lot of people think that the run-up of the stocks is going to continue through the year of 2019. Now, I'm not an analyst myself. I can't make predictions, but other people do believe that. But at the same time, the Reuters report says that about half of the world's major stock markets are due for a reduced outlook on where they will be going. And it's not really surprising when you take in the kind of concerns that the people in the market are looking at. The dollar is climbing, rates in the United States are climbing, making it not least difficult for many emerging market countries as well. And you have, of course, the trade dispute here in Europe. You have the looming Brexit and the Turkish crisis. So there are lots of reasons to be on the careful side for investors. The corporate earnings themselves, they're still in a good place, but we have been seeing many warnings, especially here in the German market, of expected hits by the trade dispute, and we've seen profit warnings come out. So it's a very mixed picture at the moment.
And the month we just ended was set to be the best August performance in over 4 years, despite the trade turmoil. Give us the perspectives from the European market.
Well, it wasn't for the European market because the major indices went down here. There were those worries that I just talked about. The Turkish crisis hit full speed in August, and also the trade conflict with the United States basically spooked investors. Where it was great was in the United States, people taking rate hikes in stride with a very strong economy. Basically, you have full employment, and you have all that spending that the U.S. President Donald Trump is promising. And, of course, it's also increasing the debt. That may become an issue at the moment for the people investing in United States treasuries and equities. That doesn't seem to be a topic yet. Some people are warning about that. But you see companies like Apple and Amazon reaching new record highs. Stock market valuations going through the roof. That, of course, brings its own kind of momentum with it that investors are enthusiastic about.
Well, Ulrich, the U.S. market is on holiday today for the Labor Day. What did the Labor Day weekend shopping for consumers look like? Any numbers from the stores and retailers yet?
I haven't seen any numbers yet. I think the Monday is an especially strong day for that. Here in Europe, it doesn't play a role. Stores are open here. It's not a major holiday, and it's basically that way across Europe. I was, interestingly, on the weekend here right in the city, in the Frankfurt city center, walking around here a little bit, underway on my bicycle this weekend, and I did see all those sales signs here in Germany. They're red too, they're big letters, and they say sale, even better than before, and people with big shopping bags walking around, even though it wasn't Labor Day, here in Germany at least.
Well, that's interesting to know. Thank you very much for your time, Ulrich.